Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to give you an update on the Port Antonio bypass. Now, the Southern Coastal Highway that runs from Harborview to Portland is a huge success. It has opened up St. Thomas to mega developments. One is the Morant Bay Urban Center. And that highway actually goes all the way to Port Antonio. And they're building another urban center in Port Antonio, the Bound Brook Urban Center. So because Port Antonio is such an old town and it was built directly on the coast, they decided that they were going to have to put in a bypass for Port Antonio. So the Southern Coastal Highway is going to connect to the Northern Coastal Highway in Port Antonio or in Portland. So you can actually drive along the coast from Kingston on the Southern Coastal Highway, merge with the Northern Coastal Highway and come all the way on the North Coast through Ocho Rios, through St. Anne, through Trelawney, Montego Bay, all the way back to Negril in Westmoreland. So because of this, they have decided to put in a bypass for Port Antonio because the roads in Port Antonio are old and narrow. The town definitely cannot manage the traffic that's coming. So we're going to give you an update on I want to go through an article that gives more information on the Port Antonio bypass. The construction of the Port Antonio bypass represents a transformative step in Jamaica's ongoing pursuit of sustainable infrastructure and economic growth. As part of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project, this new development promises to address long-standing challenges in the town of Port Antonio, Portland, while paving the way for broader regional opportunities. The bypass, which is scheduled to begin construction during the current fiscal year, will span approximately 7 kilometers from Norwich to Turtle Crawl Harbor. This phase of the project, estimated at US $81 million, will be executed by China Harbour Engineering Company, a firm with a strong history of infrastructure development in Jamaica. Oversight will be provided by the National Works Agency, ensuring alignment with national standards and strategic goals. The construction is projected to take 24 months, marking a relatively swift timeline for a project of this scale. At the heart of the bypass's purpose is the reduction of traffic congestion in Port Antonio. As one of the more picturesque and historically significant towns in Jamaica, Port Antonio has long suffered from bottlenecks that hinder both local mobility and tourism flow. The bypass is designed not only to alleviate this congestion, but also to create a safer and more efficient travel route, contributing to the town's overall accessibility and appeal. Additionally, the government's commitment of Jamaican $521 million to acquire 205 parcels of land reflects a significant investment in land use planning and development. The acquisition not only facilitates the physical construction of the bypass, but also signals the government's broader intent to stimulate urban expansion. By redirecting traffic and opening up previously inaccessible areas, the bypass set the stage for residential, commercial, and tourism-related developments. Alright guys, that's the end of the update article. So let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.